The galactic archives hummed with ancient power beneath the crystalline spires of the Council Station. Chief Archavist Threnel had spent 3 cycles decoding the primordial database, a relic from the universe's first civilization, long thought lost, until a mining expedition uncovered it in a dead system's asteroid field. Counselors, Threnel announced, his forearms trembling as he entered the emergency session. I've completed the translation of the primordial warnings. High Counselor Zaxxer's tentacles stilled. Warnings? We thought it was a historical record. It is both, Threnel replied. Holographic text symbols shimmered into view, shifting from the ancient script into modern galactic standard. It was a record of planets the primordials had quarantined, worlds deemed too dangerous for contact. The council members leaned forward. The primordials had transcended physical existence millions of years ago. What could possibly have frightened beings of such power? Most entries were for dead worlds. But entry 1 was still active. Threnel pulled up a stellar chart. A yellow star, 3rd planet, mostly water. The coordinates were unmistakable. Earth, whispered a counselor. No, Threnel corrected, voice barely audible. That's what humans call it. The primordials had a different name. Ancient symbols materialized in the air, and the translation appeared beneath them. Deathworld Prime, the Crucible of Madness. Panic erupted in the council chamber. Several members immediately checked the locations of their colonies relative to Earth. Others pulled up human contact records. Surely there's a mistake, Counselor MXTEL said, feathers ruffling. Humans were barely Class 4 civilized. They had been peaceful members of the galactic community for 50 cycles. Threnel gestured, and more text appeared. The primordials didn't quarantine Earth because of the humans. They quarantined it because of what Earth does to everything living on it. The notes were horrifying. Planet designation, Deathworld Prime. Anomalous biodiversity detected. Extinction events occur regularly, yet life persists and grows stronger. Organisms demonstrate impossible adaptation rates, 90% of species capable of killing. The planet itself seems to test its children through constant catastrophe. Threnel highlighted a section. The primordials studied Earth for 1,000 years. They documented creatures that survived in acid, bacteria that thrived in radiation, organisms that could freeze solid and revive. But what terrified them wasn't the individual species. The next line made everyone freeze. The planet breeds survivors. Each extinction makes the remaining life more resilient, more creative, more dangerous. Whatever sapient species eventually evolves here will be forged by millions of years of impossible survival. They will be unkillable. High Counselor Zaxxer's color drained. And humans, they were that species. It gets worse, Threnel said. The primordials left a final observation. We found evidence of 17 separate sapient species that began evolving on Deathworld Prime. 16 went extinct, not from disaster, but from competition. The 17th is developing tools. Weak by their world standards, but cunning. If they survive their adolescence and achieve spaceflight, quarantine must be maintained. A species forged on Deathworld Prime will either conquer the galaxy or save it. We lack the wisdom to know which. Counselor Jax pulled up humanity's first contact records. When we found them, they had just survived a nuclear war with themselves. We thought they were lucky, he said. Not lucky, Threnel said grimly. Typical. Look at their history. Plagues that killed millions. Wars that spanned their globe. Natural disasters that leveled cities. And they didn't just survive, they thrived. They turned every catastrophe into advancement. Should we quarantine them again? A counselor asked, voice faltering. Have you seen their response to challenges? High Counselor ZY0 said. They put humans on their moon using computers less powerful than their current entertainment devices. They split atoms when threatened. They eradicated diseases that plagued them for millennia. What do you think they'd do if the entire galaxy turned against them? The council sat in uncomfortable silence. There's one more thing, Threnel added quietly. The primordials' final entry, dated just before their transcendence. We were wrong. Deathworld Prime isn't a quarantine zone. It's a forge. The universe is creating something there, something it needs. When the children of Deathworld Prime emerge, do not fight them. Befriend them. They are the universe's answer to a question we haven't heard yet. Counselor MXTEL broke the silence. What do we do with this information? Nothing, ZY0 said slowly. We do absolutely nothing. We continue treating humans as allies and friends. And we pray to whatever cosmic forces exist, That when the universe asks its question, humanity remembers we were kind to them. Should we tell them? Threnel asked. Tell them what? ZY0 replied. That their planet is basically a cosmic boot camp designed to create the ultimate survivors? They already know, Threnel murmured. Humans joke about it. They sell t-shirts that say, I survived Earth. They think it's funny. As the council filed out, Threnel remained staring at the ancient text. One phrase kept repeating in his mind, a human expression he'd learned recently. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. On Earth, it wasn't just a saying. It was evolution itself. Please follow my channel for more videos. One click from you can change my life.